Anytime, anytime you truly walk by faith, you are enforcing plagues on the enemy's people. And with the enemy's people, I mean everyone that refuses to agree with Christ, that refuses to let go of their unexamined expectations. Anytime you truly walk by faith, you are enforcing plagues. Just look at this with an open attitude. When Moses obeyed Christ and he went to Egypt, what did he do? He enforced Christ's expectation on Egypt. And that expectation was you need to give up your grip on the Israelite people. You need to give up your expectations of those people. The Egyptians didn't want to do it. Pharaoh didn't want to do it. Christ warned Moses that Pharaoh won't let the people go, but that Christ will allow this to happen so that he would glorify himself by bringing down Egypt. And here's the thing. When they chose against Moses and against Christ, they brought plagues on themselves. Yes, it was Christ commanding those plagues, but eventually it was them persisting and preferring the plagues than to comply with Christ. And eventually they had to give up. But even when they gave up, they didn't really want to give up. So Christ had to lead the Israelites to the Red Sea, split the Red Sea for them, in order to drown Egypt's army so that they wouldn't have to face Egypt anymore. Never again. So when you look at it, who really destroyed Egypt? The Egyptians did. It wasn't Moses. It was not the Israelites. It was men. It was Israelites over there didn't even have any faith. It were the Egyptians themselves and their king that destroyed themselves, that destroyed Egypt. And let me tell you, when you are in agreement with Christ, a similar effect you will have on those around you that persist in the negative. Haven't you noticed that some people that used to quarrel with you, suddenly they don't even dare to look dirty at you anymore? What happened? Normally, if they are against someone, they could call someone out, they could look for a fight, they can have some damaging impact on someone. But because you are in line with Christ, anytime they attempted something, even spoke bad about you towards someone else, there were repercussions haunting them. And they know very well that things are haunting them because of how they treated you. So they know very well they need to look out how they relate to you. But they don't want to face this. Just like the Egyptians and Pharaoh, they didn't want to face the situation. So they are angry now, they are resentful, and they are carrying it with them. And this anger and resentment is affecting them and their relationships, not you. But why are they carrying this resentment and this anger? Because they will something against you and they don't want to give up that will. They don't want to submit to God's will. They want to will whatever they will. And now they can't will at ease anymore. Now they're facing repercussions for their negative will. And anytime they confront you or go at you, the plagues increase on them. Mental plagues, emotional plagues, financial plagues. So, when it comes down to your existence is a menace unto them. Not because of any wrongdoing on your part, but because they don't want to let go. So they'll begin to accuse you that you're the one making their lives hard. Haven't you been through this? That people are blaming you for bothering them while they're the ones choosing to think bad and feel bad about you? Who holds on to that darkness? Who holds on to that weight? They are. So when that weight is triggered, whose fault is it? Isn't them holding on to it? Isn't them persisting in that will? So why aren't they looking at themselves like that they're the ones enabling it and give it up? And here's the thing. When folks want to let go of a weight, but they are projecting it onto you, they want to blackmail you in carrying that weight so they are at ease. And the moment you won't do this, the weight will bounce back and the weight will increase. So their plagues are doubled. Their plagues increase. And here's the thing, because you refuse to get along and accept their destruction onto you, they will perceive you as enforcing plagues on them. It's all your fault. It's all because of you. It's never them. Listen, when you walk by faith, you will encounter this. You will. Just don't be fooled by their, how do I say, don't be fooled by their witchcraft. Don't be fooled by their murmuring. It's not you. If someone holds on to a weight and they refuse to let it go, they're the ones enabling the consequence of the weight on themselves. That's it. But the wicked don't want to hear this. The wicked just wants to relief. The wicked doesn't want to face themselves. They don't want to give up their investments in the negative. They don't want to give up their entitlements to control. That's what it comes down to. Don't want to give up. They want to will whatever they will. It's their life. It's their decision. People just have to put up and find a way to deal with their will. They want to be God. And you know, the real God, the Most High, is making plain to them, no, you're not me. And that is what the Most High is doing through you, making plain unto them that they are not Him. And you know what? This is Christ retaliating against them, putting them in their place. But the wicked will perceive you as enforcing plagues on them. Just as they did with Moses, as they did with Elijah, as they did with all those other ones that operate in anointing. Well, so be it. You keep walking by faith. Be at peace.